Yeah, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Boy TV. And I'm back with another video, guys. Got a very special video, guys. You know, this New Year's Eve, man, chilling. But I can't stop, you know what I'm saying. I gotta keep going. And I got this debatable topic. Everyone got this. Everyone got this, question. Who's the GOAT? Not the, you know, I can't answer that without saying, you know, who's the GOAT of all time, because I feel like a lot of people haven't lived in the era or appreciated players of other generations, so we make different conclusions. So we say that a lot of people on this generation want to say LeBron's the GOAT, which is understandable because they've seen what LeBron has done and they want their generation to be awarded with the greatest player of all time or something like that. And I think we have to look at it from a very specific point of view, and we have to base it on stats, because stats never lie. Numbers never lie. Sometimes, we could say that Jordan would have been the GOAT if he played in this generation, and if LeBron played in the Jordan generation, then we would probably say Jordan's the GOAT. And we wouldn't credit LeBron, because LeBron, he lost 5 champions. Jordan never lost, and he's the GOAT, right? But at the same time, LeBron does have this over Jordan. He has he has the durability that Jordan never had. He has the greatness, consistent greatness that Jordan has lacked. And when I say he's lacked it, Jordan played 15 years. And, Jordan was still an all-star in his last year due to fan voting, but he was not really he wasn't the greatest player, just like how Kobe wasn't the greatest player at the end of his career. And I think Jordan and Kobe were very similar, in their careers. But anyway, that's not even for this discussion. James can only be considered the GOAT because he's doing it like no one else has. He's a generational athlete, not just basketball player and athlete. He is the pure definition of a professional world-class athlete. There's no one no human being at that size and strength in this world that can dribble the basketball, handle a basketball, jump as high as any other 6'8" or any other player could jump. He has one of the highest verticals in the NBA. He has one of the biggest hands in the NBA. He has one of the most physically strength, one of the most physically strongest bodies in the NBA, combined with the size and the speed. No other athlete is put together like that in all of sports and all of time. No one has ever been that athletic, that versatile, that big at a size, and been able to not only play at a high level, but not get injured, have a body that does not get seriously injured after playing in 6 straight finals. None of this has ever happened. Jordan and LeBron James' bodies, they're not even in comparison. LeBron has one of the biggest, just physically alone, has the best advantage over all of NBA's all-time greats. Most of the all-time greats, most of the physical players in the NBA only had one good skill that they could go to because they were just physically dominant. They could do it every time, and no one could stop them. But LeBron has a lot of tools in his, game that no one can take away from him. I mean, LeBron. I became a LeBron fan. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I see what LeBron is now. He's something that no other basketball player can even compete with when it comes to, just the game itself. LeBron can score easy. He doesn't have to go in and he doesn't have to drive in every time anymore to score like back in his early days. He could shoot a little now. He has, he has ball handling. He has IQ. He has all the fundamentals. He has all. And on top of that, he has an endless amount of talent. No other human being has this. No other physical athlete. I mean, no other athlete has been able to do this for this long, be great for this long, and continuing to be great. And past his prime. That just shows how great physically he is, conditioned wise, and now he's just mentally becoming one of the best players of all time now. He doesn't have to prove anything at this point anymore, but he's still getting better. So that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys this quick. Hold on, guys. I want to show a quick. This is the comparison I can make. All right, so if you guys see this. Here we go. This is a quick comparison with LeBron and Jordan. This is 2 years ago. And just consider this, guys. Imagine LeBron is not even close to being done in his career, and he's already getting compared to being the greatest of all time. Do you think if he wins a couple more titles, breaks some few more records, just basically do what he's doing, combined with all the, just the eyeball test, physically how dominant he is. Do you think that LeBron will end up being the GOAT when it's all said and done? Just by thinking about it from this standpoint, from now, I don't even think, he could be put in the same league as Kobe anymore. Kobe's already retired, and no one's even really considering that conversation. And Jordan's obviously already retired, and and LeBron, who isn't near retirement, is already getting compared to this guy who already finished his career. And there's still more for LeBron to come. Just that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. But anyway, guys, this is a quick comparison. 6 rings. LeBron has 3, lost 5. Okay. This is where Jordan has the pure dominant advantage. This is why Jordan by many is still considered the GOAT. But everything else, let's see. 3 All-Star, 2 medals each. 3 All-Star MVPs, 2 All-Star MVPs. I don't know if this counts as anything, but seasons. LeBron won Finals MVP 3 times. 4-time MVP LeBron. Jordan has 5 MVPs. LeBron averages, here we go, 28. Jordan averaged 33. Okay. Assists per game, LeBron beats him. Steals, Jordan beats him. Rebounds, LeBron beats him. So offensively, Jordan won 2 categories. LeBron won 2 categories. Okay. Jordan won the ring battle and All-Star MVP battle. So therefore he won the finals battle. But anyway, we we get to see that LeBron is basically only thing he doesn't have is the rings, right? But everything else he can easily, beat Jordan in. He will eventually tie him in MVPs. He will get one more MVP, and he already beat Jordan in 2 offensive categories. Steals, LeBron is still, if his blocks per game was here, he would probably win that. LeBron is still, he's not better than him on offense scoring, but all around player, I think he beats Jordan all around. If you consider everything, not just points in, these 4 categories, I'm talking all around player. I think he beats Jordan. LeBron has been to, about 8 finals. Jordan's been to 6. LeBron has definitely done more winning, I feel like, than Jordan. But at the same time, LeBron, at the end of the day, Jordan does have more rings, so we can't argue that. But anyway, this is just a little quick comparison. Now, from looking at that, you can't tell me that the comparison is pretty close. You can't just say Jordan's outright the GOAT. And there's no discussion there. There is a discussion at this point. Everyone's discussing it. So, my opinion is that from looking at basketball today, how it's evolved, how everything has changed, and how there's so much moving parts, someone has to be really good of a basketball player to be able to still be great, even though so much has changed. And LeBron has been able to do that easily. KD is not even in his class when it comes to greatness. And no one else is really in his class. That's why I say LeBron is the GOAT. He is better than Michael Jordan. And the only reason people will be mad is because people will go to the rings argument and then they think the argument's over. But when they look at reality, LeBron is still getting, better. LeBron is still doing stuff that no one in the NBA can compete on when it comes to great, basketball player ability. LeBron, he's put himself, he's given himself this great, status of a great basketball player because he's everything that everyone expected him to be. And even better than that, the Cleveland Cavaliers would not be an organization to think about in any sort of way if it wasn't for LeBron James. LeBron is that organization. He is the NBA. He has all the accolades that can back up him to be a GOAT. He can, do this, LeBron, but Jordan has, winning to his record. LeBron has everything else, LeBron has, the status, the accomplishments, the stats, the degree. When I mean degree, I mean the basketball, skill degree, He has that degree of skill to be, a world-class, once in a lifetime, great athlete. And for me to say that Jordan is not in this conversation anymore is kind of hard for me to say, but when we think about the new age of basketball, LeBron is performing well, way better than any other athlete has. And if you put LeBron back in the day, who's going to stop him? No one is quick enough for him. He is the best combination of agility, strength, athleticism, all put together to a degree in which no one has. And this is why I say LeBron is the greatest player of all time. Jordan is close, but when it comes to all the skills and the all-around game, Jordan doesn't have everything LeBron has because no one ever had it. And, Jordan has the prestige to his name, so that's that's the thing that people will go to. But at the end of the day, when people look at it from, you know, from a farther, viewpoint, they will see that no one has ever been able to accomplish what LeBron does every day on a daily basis when it comes to basketball, work ethic, and from a career aspect. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys about. LeBron is the GOAT. Let me know what you guys think. I know I went a little too far with the whole video, but I'm trying to explain everything I'm trying to say. I know I'll be rambling, but that's it for the video. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'm out.